right now and say, I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's age bro. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal. Right now and say, I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's age bro. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to Bobo on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. Yo, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, wow. Yo, welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. Boxing Talk edition. We got a lot to, not a lot to bust down, but a lot to bust down. You know what I mean? We got a lot to get into. What it do? What everybody got going on today? You know what I mean? What everybody got going on today? Hope everybody is, having a wonderful day. Been trying to just, let everything pile up as we get ready to dig into this box talk. First, we're gonna start off with, because I'm pretty sure by now everybody saw the results of what happened on Saturday. There's been an ongoing talk every single day, every single thing, but everything has been all around the head grease and all that. But let's take a little bit of time and appreciate what happened in that co-main event, which was a masterful vintage performance by Gary Antuanne Russell, And now all of a sudden, a lot of people who was saying a lot of things before the fight, they're backtracking, trying to say, different things about it. But at the end of the day, bro, it was a vintage masterful performance. He is now the WBA 140-pound junior welterweight champion of the world. And the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can get a DMV home game out of, soon. You know what I mean? Where you get to defend the title here in the DMV at whichever arena that they choose. But, it was a vintage performance. Absolutely dominated El Rayo from round 1 to round 12, from pillar to post. I mean, dominant performance. And honestly, it was a great game plan. And to watch it manifest itself on the big stage in front of that crowd was more than refreshing and rewarding. So, all praises due, and all all the spoils to Antoine for doing what he did on the big stage out there. And honestly, that version of him, I don't see anybody at 140 being able to beat him. But as we all know, we'll take it one step at a time, one fight at a time. Preferably, I know he wants a rematch with Alberto Prelo, but I want Richardson Hitchison first. I want Africa first. Something about that fight just makes me want that one first. You know what I mean? And then we can get to Prelo. You know what I mean? Because I know the one with T.O. probably going to be the hardest to get, because just to get them in the ring will be a challenge within itself. You know what I mean? To get Demo on that side to decide to do it and all that. And I wouldn't mind seeing if we can do the Richardson Hitchison fight on a turkey card. You know what I mean? Let Turkey build the card and let that be, to be a fight on there. See what we can get cracking over there, or might be hard to get them in the ring as well. Playhold might be the easiest fight to make since they both on the same promotional company. It might be hard to get these other guys on the other side to dance with Antuanne, but right now we just gonna enjoy it and see what the future holds. And like I said, I love to see a home title defense as well. But like I said, let's see what these other guys on the other side got going on. Speaking of that, they had a press conference the other day when they had Rolly and Ryan, Devin, and Jose Ramirez, and then Ana Barbosa and Teofimo. Talk to me in the comment section. What y'all think of everything that's going on right now, from Antoine's performance to the hair grease? Is it too grease or not the grease? Who did you think won that fight? And also, what did y'all think of the press conference for the upcoming fight with Ryan and all them? I wasn't blown away by the press conference, to be honest. I wasn't giddy after the press conference. And the fact that Ryan and Rolly and Devin and Ramirez are fighting at 147 is also very puzzling to me. You know what I mean? Like, you can train all year round. Like, I mean, are y'all just abandoning the 140-pound division? You're strictly going to 140? Like, what are y'all doing? You know what I mean? How do y'all just jump out your weight class like that? And does Rolly really have the frame to go to 147? You know what I mean? I know Ryan and Devin have issues staying down in weight, and we'll see. But I mean, the whole 147-pound thing really threw me off. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about them, whoever win them fight, who would they fight next at 140? But if they're staying at 147, then who knows? Because now we got Boots and Stanionis fighting in a unified match, and I don't know what shape Mario Barrios is in right now, so I don't know. And I still stand by what I will say. I would love to see any one of those guys get in the ring with Blair or Flair. So it may very well be Ryan and depending on what happens, it may very well end up being Ryan and Devin, and they'll probably make it so they fight for some title at 147. Let's get a tasket. Now, head to grease or not the grease? That is the question. Was it a knockdown? Was it not a knockdown? That is the question. By the letter of the law, it was supposed to be a knockdown. By the letter of the law. Because everything that you could do to prevent it from being a knockdown was not done. You are allowed to, if something's going on with your eyes or something going on with your gloves or something that's going on to restrict the fighter from being able to fight, they are able to say to the ref, hey, this is what's going on, and the ref may then tell you it's okay to go to your corner to receive assistance or what have you. You allowed to do that, but none of that was done. He just took the knee, got up, stuck his head out the ring, and got wiped off. All of these things are against the rules. So by the letter of the law, it should have been a knockdown, and there was. So Lamont Rose has a valid argument and right to. And for those that's saying he shouldn't petition and this, that, and the third, listen, when you work for something your whole entire life and you feel the opportunity was taken from you unjust, you have every right to fight for that. You have every right to do it. Now, let's just hope that Tank does the right thing and run it back. Hashtag run it back. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of running back, I seen the interview with Robert Garcia, and I mean, as much as respect I got for Robert Garcia, I was so disheartened by his whole approach. Like, let's be honest. You're telling me you're upset that it may not be a rematch between Antuanne and El Rayo when you was in the first fight very emphatic, yelling to your fighter, why are you going back out there for the 12th round? Why are you going back out there for the 12th round? He's just going to try to take you out. These are your words. These are your words. So you had to save your fighter. You wanted to save your fighter from himself, from what you felt was going to be a distraction. Now you're telling me your fighter that you just watched lose every single round. And as the fight went on, it got worse and worse and worse. And you're saying you want him to put him back through that? Like, what's going to change? What's going to change? You emphatically said you had a great camp one of the best camps you ever had. He was in great shape. You said this camp you had was better than the one you had for Pitbull Cruz. So tell me, Robert, I know you're disappointed, and I know you want to do damage control. You really want to do that again? I don't think you want to do that. It's not even fair to El Rayo to do that again. El Rayo can still be a player at 140. El Rayo can get back in the ring and fight any one of those guys. But you don't want to do that again. Don't do that to your fighter. You know what I mean? He can't match Antuanne's hand speed. He can't match his foot speed. He can't match his accuracy. You're just hoping that he can land a big shot out of 12 rounds, in which in every round he's going to get beaten, banged on, because the next fight going to be even worse. You know what I mean? You may be better in the second fight, and show where he. You know what I mean? So let's let that go, Robert. Let that go, Robert. All the El Rayo fans. I had nothing against El Rayo. Shout out to El Rayo. He was a real one, because again, I say it again, it was a fight he did not have to take, and he stood 10 toes down on fighting the best fighter available, and that's what happened. Nothing wrong with that. We always yell we want the best to fight the best, or the best fight to be made possible. That at that moment, that was the best fight possible. I didn't believe they was gonna go through it. I was over there like, man, please let them, accept this fight. Please let them accept this fight. Please let this fight happen. I didn't think they was going to do it. But once I seen it was signed, sealed, delivered, man, oh man, I didn't think they would do it, but they did do it. Let's go. And then, Robert talking about they was forced into the fight. Stop. The man didn't do it. He was in the better fighter won. Move on. But nah, that's one fight don't need to be ran back. You know what I mean? But if they do decide it, bring it to the DMV. Bring it to the DMV. We'll gladly take it in the DMV. You know what I mean? And then, see what happens. Lamont Roach, Devontae Tank Davis, that fight needs a definite immediate rematch. Anything outside of just an immediate rematch, straight up and down. What up, Smoke Dog? Shout out to my man Smoke With Me TV. If y'all have not done, please go to Smoke With Me TV. Y'all know that's my partner in crime, and we do a lot of things together. Tonight we will be doing multiple interviews live in the Smokehouse. He's been bringing you the hot vids. Go check out the content. He popping. You know what I mean? And if you have not done so, like and subscribe to his channel as well as mine. But Smoke, talk to me, man. 2 grease or not the grease? Why I didn't hit me up? He hit them likes. Why I didn't hit? What did that, man? Come on, man. What does that mean, man? What does that mean? With lit tonight. Yeah, we lit tonight. Not the grease. Yeah, the grease or not the grease? That's the question. Hey, man, you might need to go back to the taper. Cut all that out, man. Go and get you a taper. Or cut it all off, man. You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that. Listen, for all the up-and-coming fighters, as you grow in the sport of boxing, but still not wanted for a knee. But see, you know what come with that though, right? You know what come with that, right? When you get to this level, where the crowd's out there to see you, all the celebrities are coming to see you, box office, he's made it. For those that think that even in a loss, Devontae Tank Davis still is going to be somebody that's going to bring a crowd, as long as he don't go on like a losing streak, like Deontay Wilder. Nothing against Wilder, but as long as you don't go on a losing streak, the crowds will still come out to see you. Whoa, what's up, man? This is the uncle of Gary, Antuanne Russell, and the Russell brothers, man. Walt, man, you spoke that thing in existence years ago, man. You've been saying it, baby. You've been saying it. You spoke that thing in existence, man. Appreciate you and all you do, man. Definitely always got you in my prayers, man. Listen. I can't put it in words, Walt. I can't put it into words, man. And I can't wait to get down there and sit down with the bros, man, and we rehatch everything that went on, man. But yeah, man, it was a wonderful, wonderful everything. You know what I mean? Just us walking around Brooklyn looking for certain things. And listen, Brooklyn, I think I got it down now. You know, this is like my third or fourth time going to Brooklyn. I think I got it down now. I think I really got it honed in now, to which now I know how to maneuver myself in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? I know how to maneuver myself in Brooklyn now because, man, listen, when you put something in and say, okay, I want to go here, Brooklyn, no matter what I put in Waze or Google Maps, it thinks I'm in a car. So it kept making me walk all these extra blocks. Oh, you know it's coming, baby. I'm actually trying to get. I'm slipping, but you know, I ain't want to barrage them, give them a couple of days to let everybody love on them. But I'm definitely trying to get him and Junior in here because the plan that Junior put together, the game plan that Gary Jr. put together, and how the original plan was to do exactly what they did in the first portion of the fight. To do exactly what they was doing. Box them, put pressure on them, fight at a distance, give them a different look and all that. So that was the original plan. But once the fight went on, and I'm sitting there looking at the fight, I'm like, we 6 rounds in, and Rado ain't even won a round. I'm like, yo, we don't even have to go after him because the second half he's supposed to go get him. But I was like, we ain't even gotta go get him. You know what I mean? And then once Gary Jr. also realized, I said, you know what, man, we could do this all night. Then he told Twan, don't force it. You ain't even got to force it, man. Just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. That's what I'm talking about, man. It was pure joy. But Walt, everybody, to Greece or not to Greece? Is that the question? Is that the question? And with or without the knockdown? Okay, let's say the knockdown don't count. Do you still have Roach winning the fight? Or do you have Tank winning the fight? Or are you okay with the draw? All I know is I'm going to see him running back. Whatever they said, the WBA has already issued a statement saying they are not going to enforce it to be a knockdown. So the scoring of the card will remain the same. It will remain a draw. That part I can tell y'all, that is official tissue. It will not be an overturned decision. It will stay a draw, which y'all knew that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, boxing is run off money. And one of the money guys is Tank. So I believe they should run it back. And I don't believe the second fight going to the cards. And I will say this here right now, like I told everybody before, everybody keep looking at me crazy. I don't see that second fight going to the cards, and I will not be shocked if it's a stoppage either way. No, you think Roach can stop Tank? Yes. I didn't say he's going to. Do I think he can? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody thought Antonio Tarver could stop Roy Jones till it happened. Nobody thought it was possible. We all thought it was like, nah, that ain't possible. Tarver just blowing smoke. No, it's possible. It's possible. And Tank we all know Tank can stop anybody, but I'm thinking it's very possible that Roach can't come out there. It's something else was going on in the ring beside the head grease, y'all. Beside the head grease, it was something else going on. You know what I mean? Not just the head grease. These guys are very, they know each other very well. They come up together for many years together. The being familiar with one another played a huge part in that. The fear factor that others have, he didn't have because he's familiar with the guy he's in the ring with. That plays big in boxing. So do I think psychologically, mentally, Roach can get inside Tank's head and cause him to make mistakes he normally? Yes. So the second fight, the fight is not going to the cards, and I think it can be a stoppage either way. It's not up to the WBA, it's up to the commission. That's why Roach went to them instead of the sanctioning body. But at the end of the day, right, so check this out. Yes, it's up to the New York Athletic Commission, but y'all also got to remember that the Athletic Commission was pretty much pro-Tank. Not saying nothing against Tank, but they was pro-Tank. You know what I mean? That fight was close. I wish Roach would have done a little bit more and not leave any doubts. There was problems in Tank corner. Absolutely. There was problems. Let's put something else to bed too. Social media, we gotta stop. the videos everybody keeps sending me about what went on between Calvin and Tank in the corner. It's not what y'all think. It's not what y'all think. You know what I mean? That's cool. Was it with Ryan till they weren't? That's true, but the thing with Ryan is that's a failed PED test. You know what I mean? That's pretty much you got law enforcement and legal situations and ramifications to deal with Ryan's situation. This is not the case. This is just a simply judgment call. And in most sports, football, basketball, what's the name? Despite all you see, they're not going to overturn that decision. Tank is going to keep his belt, and the fight will remain a draw. Especially since the WB already said, "Nah, we ain't doing nothing." That says all you need to know. Nah, he disrespectful. You want it to be good between them, and it's clearly not. Between who? I want to be good between who? Oh, between Cal and Tank. Yeah, they good, bro. Come on, you all people should know. Y'all know how. Listen, y'all know how it is when you grow, like especially us that came up with these in these certain backgrounds. Man, you can literally cuss your brother out, cuss your cousin out, and be like, man, call me when you get home. You know that. Come on, bro. You know that. It ain't that deep. They all right. They all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I kept telling everybody along, everybody, him and Calvin ain't together. They fall out. Who you see up there? They all right. They all right. I think he was more yelling about Calvin not understanding what he talking about with whatever was going on with his eyes. What you gonna say when they overturn the commission over the sanctioning body? The New York Athletic Commission not gonna do it, bro. Larry Hazard and them not gonna do it. I'm trying to tell you, they're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got it happening. But even if they do, that's even better. Even if they do, that's even better because now we are sure that it's going to be a rematch. It's absolutely going to be a rematch, but I doubt it. Moving on. I hear you, Sway. You gonna keep coming at me. That's fine. What y'all think about the presser between Ryan and the rest of the gang? And the thing that's really like I found, I mean, somebody told me before, but I know it's official now that I can't believe that Ryan versus Rolly and Ramirez versus Devin Haney is at 147. It's not at 140. Like why they bolting up out of there? Why like is it really the weight issue or are they really trying to move on? And then so is that's guaranteed that they're gonna fight each other if and when they win. I think Brian should be Rolly, but I will not be surprised if you see Rolly buzz Ryan at least once. You know what I mean? You know, if not, make him take a knee or something. I got Ryan finishing the job, but I got Rolly being able to make this fight very, very ugly, sloppy, and difficult. Now, Ramirez versus Devin is a very intriguing fight. It's a good comeback fight because you're coming back against somebody that's on the back nine itself. I told Tank and Ryan won't happen again because of the weight. Well, that's because other things intervened. Rolly better smoke Ryan. Other things intervened, Charlie. Other things intervened. You got to look at the fact that this thing with Roach done happened. They moved up to 147. That was weird. And then of course now, I mean, I didn't think they would. I didn't think they would let that much money go to waste. Everybody knew that Tank versus Ryan, as much as people say they wouldn't want it, would break the bank again. They the only fight in the last recent history that did over 1 million buys. Why wouldn't it happen again? But then Turkey slid in there. Turkey done slid in there. See, Turkey's become the wild card. I don't know what this thing he doing with Dana White. Talking about y'all got a rude awakening coming in. We're gonna make the best fight the best. Ain't nobody. Boxing has really become WWE. But as long as we getting the best fights and the fights keep happening, I don't care how they do it. If it's Turkey, if it's Dana White, I don't care how they do it. As long as we keep getting quality cards and quality fights, I don't care. I don't care. But back to Ramirez and Devin, you know, I think Ramirez is just about shot, but you never know. You know, you just the thing about these fighters like man, that's pretty much gatekeepers now. They always can be dangerous. The selling point was Tank only won because of the catch weight and rehydration clause. That's the only way you can sell a fight. No, it's not. No, it's not. They're the two biggest attraction outside of Canelo. That's why you sell a fight. They're the two biggest attraction. That's how you sell a fight. You sell a fight because they're the two biggest attractions and they fought once. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Tank is an attraction, and so is Ryan. Ryan has made himself a social media savant. They're two major attractions in the sport. Two of the biggest followings in the sport. You know what I'm saying? So now Ryan is at the point right now. He needs, you know, quality dance partners, but Ryan is going to sell a fight. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is going to sell a fight. You know what I mean? That's why he came straight back off a year suspension, and he's the main event on this card. He the main event for a reason, my guy. He the main event for a reason. See what I'm saying? So him versus Tank again is automatic millions. You know what I mean? It's $1 billion fight. So whether it's the rehydration clause, no hydration clause, nobody cares about that no more, bro. Unfortunately for everybody, that would have been the selling point for the hardcore boxing fans. If hardcore boxing fans, Ryan beat no one. I know for a fact it won't happen again. Tank ain't going to 140 or 147. They could have made. I think you're missing the point. What I'm making. Tank easily could have went to 147 because the bag is right. The bag would have been right. But I'm saying this, they're the two biggest attractions. You haven't so that must be true because you haven't refuted that fact. They the two biggest attractions right now, bro. Outside of Canelo, they the two biggest attractions in the game, bro. For real. Outside of Canelo and like Jake Paul, it's them two. I mean, for real, bro. Ain't no getting around it. Like I say, it's a reason why he's the main event. He comes straight back off a year suspension. He's the only one on the top head of the card that's not a champion besides Barbosa, and he's the main event. Two non-champions is the main event. Devin is fighting a former world champion, and Tio is fighting somebody that people thought would be a world champion. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that there. Man, matter of fact, why don't you call in? Why don't you call in? Why don't you call in? We can top this up right now. You too busy to call? You know what I'm saying? Call in right now. Who getting smoked? Who getting smoked? Oh, you mean T.O. getting smoked? It's possible. It's possible. I don't think so, though. But I mean, all I know is all that sucking and jiving and playing around and silly stuff he doing right now, he got to get to it. That's all I know. He got to get to it. He got to get to it. You know what I mean? He got to get to it. You know, we got other fight cards coming up, but that's the one everybody talking about. You know, you got the Pandora card coming up. That's because boxing let social media take over. That's why he popular. You saying like he's done this. I'm not saying like he done, bro. Listen to me. I think you forget. I keep telling you again. The days of the diehard boxing fans running boxing are gone. You're right. Since social media took over, the days of the diehards running boxing are over. Gone are those days. Them days are gone. Them days are gone. It doesn't matter. We don't matter no more. We still around because we love the sport and we thirst for the best to be the best. But them days is gone. Them days is gone, bro. Them days is gone. Yes, social media. They let social media make Ryan into what he is, and that's why he's where he's at, because he did all that crazy shit, and that's what T.O. trying to follow suit, but it just ain't working. You know, T.O. just making himself look worse and worse. You know what I mean? That's why none of us can stand it. And listen, and T.O. just make himself look silly every day. I don't know what that silly stuff he doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He just gotta go sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? And he better beat Barbosa. You know what I mean? I want him to beat Barbosa because I really want him to get in the ring with a couple of these other people so he can really get the spanking he needs. Mm-hmm. For real. I'm over T.O. You know, I'm over there. See, I guess, and at the same time, we can't be mad because we bagged all these fighters to do different things, to spice up things, and now they're doing it, even though it's corny. They doing it, but it's corny. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, back to that Devin fight. I think that's a fight he should win. But I'm interested to see how that fight play out. Because like I said, I'm not taking nothing from him if he beat him. Ramirez is a former champion, even though I think Ramirez is a shell of himself. I haven't seen Ramirez be that guy. I haven't seen him be anything close to the guy he was before he fought Josh Taylor. I haven't seen that. I don't know. 140 division might be the most cursed division in boxing. You know what I mean? Because guys look like, you know, they look all world. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like I say, you know, but again, I haven't seen Ramirez look like that guy for a minute. But we do know he can crack at times. He can crack. You know, he was cracking. You know what I mean? And he has beat some guys that can move around. He has beat boxers. You know what I mean? So he's definitely a formidable foe if any shell of the old Ramirez can show up. Then we got a question. We got to find out, is Devin fully back? Is he going to be Devin again, or is he going to be gun shy? We got to see all of that. Is some of that damage he took in that fight still lingering? We got to see all of that. And if he answers all those questions, not no more. We have a silent assassin and Antuanne Russell. Man, listen. I wasn't speaking to him when I was talking about what's going on at 140. I'm not speaking to him. I'm worried about everybody else. I ain't speaking to him. I'm saying I know what he gonna do. And like I said, we just gonna go down the list. But I do want him to get a home game. I do want a DMV title defense. You know what I mean? It'd be even sweeter if we can get a unification bout here in the DMV, but I think they might try to be, you know, they might press us out about that. But I definitely want to see him get a home title defense, let the home crowd come out there and let him, you know what I mean? Yeah. But if we can get a uni here. Yeah, Hitch. We come to Brooklyn for Hitch. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be that. I'm glad they didn't keep that fight card in Houston. You know what I mean? That's for sure. And like I said, and then like in other news, if Roach don't get the rematch with Tank, it is saying that him and Shakur will line it up. You know what I mean? And Shakur should come to the DMV. Or then again, it ain't much with Jersey or the DMV. That's fine. Jersey or the DMV. That's fine. Also, shout out to Scooter Davis. Shout out to Andrew Council and David the Body Snatcher which that was a good fight. That was a good fight. And he lived up to his name, Body Snatcher, because my God, he was ripping body shots. Ripping them. you know, and as we see Jared Hurd as well. Love on him, show him his love. He retired. He went out. He went out on his feet, and he went out being the man that being the guy that he is. It just wasn't in the cards for him to keep going, and that's fine. I think even though J Rock didn't lose, I think J Rock need to move on too. And even like I said on my post that somebody sent me with Deontay Wilder, I think Deontay Wilder should retire. I think AJ should retire. I don't think they should be coming back and looking to fight each other. None of that. I think they need to move on. When you've been concussed and took big damage in fights, there's no need to keep trying to make money. Especially when you already made a truckload, you made more money than most people ever gonna make in the sport. Man, move on. Move on, spend time with your family and your kids. Why, you don't want to be rich and then can't even enjoy your money because you still battered and beaten. You know what I mean? But with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you have not done it already, please like and subscribe to the Let's Talk Sports, y'all, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. Also subscribe to my man Smoke With Me TV tonight. We will be live in the smokehouse tonight. We got a couple of interviews coming up tonight. You know what I mean? Check his channel, check his IG, check his YouTube, and we gonna get it to me. Also, once again, congratulations to Gary Antuanne Russell, put it on for him, and R.I.P. Mooney. Hold on. He only got 2 losses, and they both was good fights. Barbosa and Taylor. We know you're not giving Dad credit for beating Jose. Maybe just been at 140 too long, been there his whole career. I mean, let's be clear about something though when it comes to Jose. I mean, did you see the fight with Bartholomew? He really lost that fight with Rances. Rances was cracking him. Go back and look at that fight. Rances put belt to Ramirez that night. Rances put the belt on that boy that night. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at his last string of fights. The fight with Josh, he didn't look good in his little comeback fight. You just mentioned the Barbosa fight, and then that fight with Rances. Rances was cracking him, bro. Like I'm like, golly. I thought Rances was gonna stop him. And then when they went to the cards and they didn't give it to Rances, Rances whooped him that night, bro. Shellacking. Belt. You know what I'm saying? Belt. But with that said, let me get out of here, man. I got to go to work. Always a pleasure. Boxing to DC. What up? You know what I mean? And all the other boxing groups that we share, man. Hold on. No, I didn't. And you did not tell me that he lost. No, I didn't. And you did tell me that he lost. I don't know what you mean by no, you didn't, though. But I definitely, listen, all I'm saying is he got punished in that Ramirez fight, that Bartholomew fight. He took some damage that night. So that's what I'm looking for, because Bartholomew was cracking him. If I do believe, I know he dropped him. I know Rances dropped him, and I'm not sure if I think he may have dropped him twice in that fight. I got to go back and look at that one again. I know Rances hurt him multiple times. That I do know. I know Rances hurt him multiple times, and I think he was close to getting him out of there. But like I said, I'll be back. Tell Jerry bring that belt. Oh, I already sold him that. I told him that the next day. Yeah, he gotta bring the belt to the stew. I'll let y'all know when it be. I'm gonna set that up soon. But right now, let him rest, let him celebrate, let him be with the fam and all that. Catch y'all later, man. One.